Hi, Angie and House Doctors of Hardin County, Central Kentucky. This is David Milburn. Thanks for talking with me earlier. In this video, I promised you, I'm going to show you three things you can do today to help bring in more customers to your business. Most likely, you're sitting there asking yourself, why would I be doing this and what's in it for me? Well, my company's goal is to help local small businesses like yours. Oftentimes, in the world of the internet, most local business owners are too busy running their business to learn how the internet can benefit them and their company. Sometimes the only hesitation they have to hiring someone is that they don't know who's an expert and who isn't. I have found by giving people an easy attack plan of actual things they can do to impact their business for free has resulted in some of those local business owners raising their hand and saying, I like you, David. Please help me with this. So if by the end of this video you liked what you've heard and you can see that I have a lot of tricks up my sleeves that can help your business, shoot me a message back and we can chat. Or if at the end of this video you simply want to take this free attack plan I gave you to do yourself, that works for me too. So now let me show you three things that will set your company above your competition and not waste any more of your time or mine. So the first thing I want to go over is contents. This is your website, and all the content here, all the words, the paragraphs here on the front page is what is considered your content. And Google states that you need between 1,000 and 1,500 words to be optimized for their searches. Your website currently has about 500 words, so there's something we can work on their content to bring the content up. The other thing about content is you want it to be rich with keywords that people are searching for about your business. So every month, people are searching for, I just picked some keywords, handyman Louisville, Kentucky. I saw that in your service area, handyman services in Louisville, Kentucky. Those are some of the terms they're searching for. I use a paid subscription to this site called Ahrefs, which crawls the internet to provide data on keywords and other website ranking features. It will show you what your site is actually ranking for. So I pulled your site's web address and put it here into Ahrefs and we're doing an overview and to see what it stands for. And right now it's only seeing one keyword that's showing up that people are searching for, and that's cleaning services in Elizabethtown, Kentucky. So there's a lot of improvement we can make in keyword searches. Now I've picked a competitor that was turning up high on searches for handyman in Louisville, Kentucky, and they can look at their keywords and we can see here what their keywords or what sites, what keywords they're ranking for. And here we have Louisville Handyman, and we can see the number of the traffic they're getting from those. So again, these are terms that we could put in your content to have your site start showing up, and be more optimized for these searches that people are doing. So if we actually did a search here, so I did this search for handyman Louisville, Kentucky, and again I did that because that's an area you all have listed on your site that you provide service to. So if we look at the actual search, the first thing we see are the ads, and these are what people are paying Google to be in. And ads are only semi-effective because see, they can become a money pit if they're not bringing you in clicks and people driving people to your business. The next visible section we want to look at is the second most important thing, and that's called Google Map Pack. Or the maps. And on these results, we can see the business's name, address, and phone number, aka NAPs. To move up in this area, we need to get these citations, aka NAPs, submitted word for word into directories like the Yellow Pages, White Book, Yelp, CityStar, and so on. Even Facebook has an area where you can submit your information as a citation. Now, the third thing I want to cover with you is another important aspect to Google. We call this thing, it gives your site authority, we call it link juice. And you can see when we searched here for Handyman Louisville, Kentucky, we go down here under the map pack, we start seeing the organic results. And these are the sites that are showing up first when they're searched, those terms are searched in Google. Now, this link juice works like this. Um, you want to be in the number one spot. Link juice helps you get there. And the way this works is site A will point to site B. Therefore, site A is acting like link juice, giving site B authority in Google's eyes. It's kind of like a popularity contest. But there's more to it than that. This link juice you obtain works a lot more effectively when you have relative sites linking to you. For example, as a handyman site, if you had other construction sites listing to you or other contracting sites listing to you, it's a lot more effective than, say, a Pizza Hut or an ice cream shop linking to you. So this is Ahrefs again, and if we look at the overview here of your site again, we can see a little bit of what this link juice is. So you all have 18 backlinks. This is what's called the link juice that are linking back to your site, giving your site authority. So if we look at your competitor and look at this link juice for them, we can see they have 509 backlinks linking to them, which is helping them become higher up in the searches. But again, this is very beatable with time because what we can do is we can actually see what these links are and we can go get these links and get them for you and put them linked to your website, which will then give your site more link juice and move up in as an authority in Google's eyes. So once again, we went over content. You need to have 1,000 to 1,500 words on your homepage, dense with the keywords that people are searching for. Citations, you want to increase the number of these to move up in the map pack to beat out your competition by a landslide. And link juice, you need more relevant sites pointing at you guys to show Google you are the authority. And if you implement these strategies, you can move up to be #1 across Google in these searches. So I bet you're wondering, what now? Well, you can either go with this information I provided you today and do this on your own, and I'm totally fine with that. However, if you want the most effective route and want to save yourself the time, you can give me a call at 502-554-1482, and we can talk more about how I can help you with this. Once again, my name is David Milburn, and my number is 502-554-1482. I look forward to hearing from you. Have a great day.